Okay, welcome to Catawba Valley, where today the Owens volleyball team will play the host of this tournament, Catawba Valley, also number 17 in the nation. So this will be a battle of the bigs in the top 20, with Owens ranked at number 1 right now and Catawba coming in at number 17. Yesterday, Catawba Valley defeated Pasco Hernandez in a 3-2 match, and then lost to Wallace State last night 0-3. So they've only suffered 4 losses on the year. One of them was last night. First service here goes by Catawba Valley. Dug out of the back row. Hallie Angsman with a kill. An overpass, and Michaela Eisenhower with the stuff block point. Point goes to Owens. Double A back to serve. Ricochets off the libero's hand, so it'll be free ball across. Dug in the back row. Heitkamp with a hit out of the middle. Picked up. Dinked along the left side by CV. There's another one by Eisenhower, also returned. Dug. Hermiller with a hit. Off the block. Retrieved. Dug out of the back row there again. Heitkamp off the block, off the hands of libero. Point goes to Owens. Kill goes to Heitkamp. Double A serving. Over to the power front, blocked by Hermiller and Heitkamp on the double block. Mostly Hermiller's paw on the ball, though. Hallie is serving again. There's a shot cross court out of the somewhat right-sided middle. It hits the line good. Point for Catawba Valley. Score is 3 for Owens, 1 for CV. Heitkamp's shot is blocked but picked up, and then double hit on the push set across against Owens. So point goes to CV. Serve by the lefty goes into the net. Point goes to Owens. 4-2 in favor of Owens.
Do you have a scoreboard on the screen?
Cassidy Waldorf is serving. Dug out of the back row into the middle. Over the block. Picked up there by Owens. EA with it. Off the block again. And there's a dink in the middle. Waldorf saves that one. Kerrigan Gray brings it across, backhanded. Over to the power front. Dug by Nicky. Heitkamp shot is brought back. Dinked in the middle again. Now they can play with it. Hermiller off the block. They keep it alive. Double block there. Off of the Owens block. Point goes to CV. 4-3 Owens. Waldorf's shot is ricocheted around, but played, did go across the net. A push by Kerrigan Gray deep, played by them in the LC. That shot there. They have someone in the net for Owens, I believe number 10. So score now goes to 4-4. Waldorf handles it. Angsman has it. Cross court front row at the 10-foot line off the receiver, out of bounds, point Owens. Redhawks rated number 17 in the nation with a 16-4 record. There's a dink into the middle. Back set, Heitkamp. And that's outside wide. Point goes to Catawba Valley. 5-5. Summer Sweeting on for Owens as the setter, as well as Jordan Alt in the middle. And Alt takes that one and puts it down very neatly. So 6-5, Owens. Kill there to Alt. Nikki Pulse ready to serve. Jump serve. Dug out of the back row. Into the middle. And now down the left line. Wide, out of bounds. Point to Owens, 7-5. Pulse with another serve. Goes deep. Played off the hands high. Free ball across. Hanksman, that's EA with the hit off the block, down for a point, 5-8. Favor of Owens. Kill there by Erica. Pulse's next shot does go long. Out of bounds. Point goes to Catawba Valley. Allie Hanksman with a shot, long, almost a roll shot spike, but gets in front of the line. Point goes to Owens. Kill goes to AA. EA serving. Just off the ribbon. Dinked around and dug. That might have been out of bounds, but played by Catawba. Now it's in the back row. Now it's handled. Quick shot in the middle, but we'll find Catawba Valley in the net, so that will give a point to Owens. 10-6 in favor of Owens. Ball is set high, but it's double hit on the set. Point goes to Owens. EA still serving. Off the block, down on the Owens side. Point goes to Catawba, 7-11.
Let's go, Abby.
Catawba runs a 6-2 offense. There's a dig by Allie in the back row. Hit out of the middle, blocked and picked up by her. Eisenhower with it. Down the line, wide left. Point goes to Catawba. 8-11. Pulse with the dig. Eisenhower with the hit as she goes over the block. Here's a quick set. Picked up though with the digger behind. Hanksman with a shoot set down the side. Picked up. There's a double block off of Hanksman and Jordan. So Allie and Jordan blocked that one for a point. It's 12-8 in favor of Owens. Kerrigan Gray on the floor to serve for Owens. Olivia Hermiller back in the front row with Allie Hanksman and Michaela Eisenhower. Dug out of the back row. Hermiller with a hammer. Down the line and good.
That was so out. You can overrule that today.
Point and a kill for Owens. Kill by Hermiller. 13-8. There's a shot out of the middle. Long, but Owens, I believe, was in the net. As they were, so it'll be point Catawba. 13-9 in favor of Owens. There's a ricochet off of everybody, and another one, and piece of even the last one on the quick hit. Got it down. Looks like she might have bent a finger there. Walks back into place though. Point. Eisenhower shot. EA with a back row hit. Dug out and played by the Catawba. There's Eichmann down the line. Right side. Point. Kill for Allie. Point for Owens. 14-10. There's a attack, goes long, point to Owens.
Shake it off, let's go.
Back row, shot, shoots that at a cross. Heitkamp with a long one, and in front of the line, point, Owens, kill, Heitkamp. 16-10. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back in 50 seconds. Okay, we're back. Allie Angstman still serving. 16-10 in favor of Owens. That one's long and deep, but played. There's a hit, but dug by Angstman out of the back row. Hermiller down the line. Good again. Kill. Hermiller, point. Owens, 17-10.
Work that line.
Olivia got most of that one. Ball is rolled in, and well, we got two balls, but we'll be all right. Okay. There's an overpass, stuff block by Heitkamp and Hermiller. Point Owens. There's a dink quick push across. Eisenhower with a roll shot down the line. Doug played, quick set, and off of Eisenhower's hands, but can't be played by anyone else. Point goes to CV. 11-18 in favor of Owens. We've now solved the two ball on the court situation. Everything's back to one. Eisenhower with the dig. Power front, Heitkamp. Dug out of the back row. Block. And off the block and down on Owens' side. Point goes to Catawba Valley. 12-18. There's an overpass, but it was not capitalized on by Catawba Valley. Eisenhower shoots that one across. There's a block at the net that comes back and stays on Owens' side. That point goes to Catawba Valley, 13-18. Hermiller from the power left. Heitkamp from the middle. Over the roll shot, just long. Out of bounds. Point goes to Catawba, 14-18 in favor of Owens. Heitkamp the block. Dug again out of the back row. Double block there. And there it is. Double block by Heitkamp and Hermiller. They did it twice. They got the point finally. Point goes to Owens. Double block there for Hermiller and Heitkamp. WBL MAC. Roll shot to the left side. Off of the net. Bounces up. Nobody at home can't get it. Falls harmlessly on Owens' side. Point to Catawba, 8-19-15. Cassidy picks that one up in the back row. Alley with that. There's a shot to an open hole, but long and wide. No harm for Owens. Point for Owens, 20-15. Got away with one there. Summer Sweeting in, as is Jordan Alt. Summer serving. Dug by the libero in the middle. And that one just gets by Alt. Block. Point Catawba Valley. 16-20. In favor of Owens. Caught chasing that one down by touching the net. Point Catawba Valley. 17-20. Timeout, Owens. We'll be right back. It helps when you see him for the second time. Okay, about to return to action here in set number one on match number one today. Owens versus Catawba Valley. 17-20 in favor of Owens. Waldorf has the set. Alt with a mistimed jump, and it goes down on Owens' side, so it's 18-20. Catawba Valley serving. Heitkamp with a cross court, dug out. Triple block. Picked up by Waldorf in the back. Double A with a tip into the middle. Harmlessly falls on the floor. Point by Erica. Point to Owens, 21-18. Kill by Erica, I should say. Paul's serve is dug out, and that just hits the line in the back as Waldorf could not get to it. Kind of got fooled on the trajectory, and it touches the line for a point. 19-21 in favor of Owens. Carol Williams, number one, serving. A freshman, 5'4". Batten's long, and Waldorf could not get out of the road, right at her. So the lead narrows to 1. 21-20. Catawba Valley on the attack and serving. Alley with a dink and just wide. Oh, that was Erica. I'm sorry. Erica with the dink just wide. So 21 all. New game. 4 points to go. Waldorf with a dig. EA with the down ball, free ball. Alt with a hammer out of the middle, and she brings it down just past the 10-foot line. 22-21. Owens. Kill there to Jordan Alt. She's in the front row with Allie Angsman and Michaela Eisenhower. Double block there. Off the block. Down on Owens' side. Point Catawba Valley. 22-22. Substitution, Madison Lammers steps on the floor for Erica Angsman. (22-22). Lammers digs that one right away. Oh, somebody's in the net from Catawba Valley. And they are 23. Point goes to Owens. They were there before the ball was ever really almost addressed by Owens. Kerrigan Gray back on. Olivia Hermiller back on. (23-22) in favor of Owens. Kerrigan Gray serving. Dug out of the back row by the libero. Goes to the off arm. Handled by Lammers. And hammered there by Eisenhower. Down. About 5 foot in. That'll make it 24-22. Timeout. Teams are returning the floor here with set number 1 and match number 1 for Owens. Owens leading 24-22. Kerrigan Gray will be doing the serving. She's joined in the back row by Lammers and Pulse. That one just trickles across the net and down. Put a patent on that baby. Good one. Point goes to Owens. 25-22. Set number 1 goes to Owens. We'll be right back in 3. Second set, match number 1. Owens leads 1-0 in the sets. 0-0 as we get ready to start this set. Looks like approximately the same lineup. Front row will be Hermiller, Eisenhower, and AA. Back row will be Paul, Kerrigan, and EA. Heitkamp will be replaced by Pulse here in a second. Libero comes off. So Gray will serve. Owens had the momentum for a while, had a nice 4 and 5 point lead, but it faded away, but they were able to come back at the end. There's a power front shot, dug out of the back by Pulse. Over to the front, still alive, kick saved by Kerrigan Gray, splatter saved by Kerrigan Gray, dive by the libero, and short arm into the net by CW. Kerrigan Gray with "I'll kick this puppy to the next county." Mama likes that. Gray to serve. A roll shot, slide, and got to the far corner, untouched. Point goes to Catawba, 1-1. Kerrigan doesn't get credit for the kick save, but it was a point for Owens in the next 4 handles, yes. Eisenhower off the net and into the defense. There's a dink, handled, cross backhand. Power, dink, short. CW does a lot of pushing, a lot of first and second pushing, so the Owens ladies have got to be ready. And that service is short, stays on CW side. Point goes to Owens, 2-2. There was a dink right into the service center. Heitkamp on the block that gets mishandled. And I believe CW is in the net, number 9 or number 8. Number 9. So point goes to Owens, 3-2. Not sure if Heitkamp gets credit for a kill on that or not. There's a slide shot off the block. Eisenhower touched it. Hermiller with a cross-court shot off the block and down. So point goes to Owens, kill goes to Hermiller. Serving. Now out of the power front, the libero from the back row. Eisenhower with the dink over the block. And shoot set spike to the far corner by Catawba Valley. Point, Catawba Valley. Heitkamp from the front. There's a quick hit, but it is touched by Eisenhower and Heitkamp. There's another one. Hermiller, and she goes down the line, wide, outside. Point goes to Catawba, 4-4. That service is long, out of bounds, well played by Pulse. 5-4, favor of Owens. Cassidy Waldorf coming to serve. Cross-body shot there by Catawba. Hermiller from the offhand. Block, picked up. Set, quick, set, over the net. And hit and blocked, but down on Owens' side. Point goes to Catawba, 5-5. Carmelo handles it, lobbed over, back free ball across by Angsman, and that one on a delayed quick hit. It's down on Owens' side, so it's 6-5 in favor of Catawba Valley. Catawba Valley serving. And that one goes into the net. That evens the score, 6-6. Summer Sweeting on the floor, Jordan Auld on the floor. Sweeting's shot is picked up in the back row. There was a fake slide, and they went to the middle that got in just in between the block of Heitkamp and Alt. Down for a point. 7-6 in favor of Catawba Valley. Alt on a shot that's deflected. Now there's a ball knocked around, handled. Waldorf has it. Sweeting sets it. Angsman on a tip shot into the sixth area, and it's good. So, point for Owens. Angsman Alley back on the court for Heitkamp. False to serve. And there's a tip shot to the LC over the defense and over the block, over the digger. A lot of tip shots here by CV. There was an overpass and put down there by the middle blocker, Leslie Leonard. As she puts it down, 6-2 middle blocker. 9-7 in favor of CV. Hanksman. Her shot goes long. Point goes to CV. Owens trails 10-7. False with the set, or dig, and that ball is hit by Angsman. That's double A, off the block, out of bounds. Point goes to Owens, 10-8. Eisenhower steps on, Waldorf steps off. Double A to serve. Nice one, just over the net, Doug. Free ball. And blocked by Eisenhower and Alt. And no one was there to play it for Catawba Valley, and it falls right there by the 10-9 in favor of CV. Here's a free ball across. Double A with a cross-court shot around the block, down and in on the left side. Point goes to 10-10. Catawba Valley coming up the middle. Off of False can't handle it cleanly. Down on the express side, 11-10. In favor of CV. From the back row, double A with a overrun, long, again a tip over the block on the first hit. Angsman, that's double A, did that one. There's a block, a play, and Alt off the block and down. So Alt scores, giving Owens another point, 11-11, but a kill for Alt. Kerrigan Gray comes on, as does Olivia Hermiller. to the power front, blocked there by Eisenhower and Hermiller. Point goes to Owens. 12-11 in favor of Owens. Stuff blocked by those two ladies. Service goes to the back row, quick set, and on the slide, OB on the opposite side, cross court, out of bounds. Point goes to Owens. 13-11. Here's a quick one, handled at the net. Angstman with a shot into the 6-hole, picked up. Now to Power, Dink behind the block, and down on Owens' side. Eisenhower couldn't get her hands on it. Point goes to CV, 12-13. Catawba Valley serving. Eisenhower with a nice shot around the block, and no one in the back row there to touch it. Point goes to Owens, 15-12. Eisenhower off, Heitkamp on. Nope, I'm sorry. Alt off, Heitkamp on. There's a slide, but blocked by Eisenhower. A bump set, cross court there, shot by Eisenhower, dug by them. Now over the block, down the line, inside the baseline, point CV. 13-14 in favor of Owens. CV serving. There's a shoot set by Eisenhower, a one-hander that touches the line on the left corner, and it's good for a point. 15-13 in favor of Owens. Cassidy Waldorf steps on to serve. Dug out of the back row, tipped into the 6-hole, picked up. There's a shot by Hermiller off the block. Get out of the road, Olivia, point. So kill by Hermiller, point to Owens, 16-13. And there's a double run in the middle, and the second hitter goes to the RC corner. No one home. Point goes to Catawba Valley. 14-16 in favor of Owens. That one is not played, so ace for Catawba. 15-16 in favor of Owens. Angstman on a shot, and it comes down right at the net on Owens' side, so point goes to Owens, and timeout Owens with a score tied at 16-16. Return to action here. Set number 2. Catawba Valley versus Owens. All knotted up at 16-16. Angstman's shot is blocked, Hanksman, Jen dinks it, pushes it across. There's a roll shot handled by the back row. Heitkamp with a quick set from Kerrigan Gray. That gets down for a point. Point to Owens, kill by Heitkamp. Summer Sweeting and Jordan Alt back on the floor. Her service is picked up in the back row. Roll shot over the offhand. There. Paul touched it but couldn't do much with it. Point goes to CV. 17-17. Service there, goes to the back row. Back set, Sweeting, Heitkamp, long, out of bounds. Point goes to CV, 18-17. And that service is long, so 18-18. Double A replaces Heitkamp. Nikki Pulse at the service. And that one is down in front of the block of Alt and Eichmann. 19-18 in favor of CV. CV serving here, 19-18. From the offhand with power off the block, point goes to Owens. Kill goes to Enksman. EA serving. They're offhand and blocked there by Eisenhower and Alt. Stuff block point Owens. 20-19, Owens. Oh, off the top of the ribbon, but still good. And Alt with a shot. And they are going, the referee called someone in the net from CV. CV is protesting. The officials will now confer. I would have guessed maybe someone blocked Alt's shot, but they're saying, the referee is saying, and it will be declared point for. So that makes the score 20-20 with CV serving. A big score right there. That would have put Owens up 2 with about 4 to go. It's now 20-20, CV serving. Enksman out of the middle. That's double A to the LC. Good. Nobody there. Kerrigan Gray back on. Olivia Hermiller back on. (21-20) in favor of Owens. Her service, there's a quick shot in the middle, handled by Owens. Hermiller with a shot into the deep middle of CV, no one home, point. 22-20. Gray to serve again. Taken out of the back row. Quick fake. Power. Dug by Owens. And we'll have an illegal attack on Owens as Kerrigan had to leave her feet to get that one, and it went across the net. 21-20 in favor of Owens. CV serving, however. There's a nice pickup out of the back row. Eisenhower around the block and down. Good. Point goes to Owens, 23-21. There's a shot to the LC. A dink over the block. Hanksman to handle it to Hermiller. Block. Brought back. EA takes it across. Free ball. Free ball back to... And that one nobody could touch, as it was out of reach of both of the setters, and 4 hits, or 4 hitters off the setter's hands, 4 hits. Score goes point for CV, 22-23 in favor of Owens. There's one out of the other barrel from Eisenhower. Free ball across. Hermiller with a... Here's one that did not cross the net, so point goes to Owens. And we're going to have a timeout. Owens, 23-23. Catawba Valley Redhawks serving, tied with Owens at 23-23. Very important service here. As one touches the ribbon, Heitkamp down the line. Not played out of the back row, but not played well. Point goes to Owens, kill goes to Heitkamp. Cassidy Waldorf on serve. Okay, so no substitution yet. We got a timeout here by CV. We'll be right back in 50. Okay, 24-23 in favor of Owens. They're putting Waldorf on for Eisenhower. Waldorf will serve. Timeout was just taken by Catawba Valley. 24-23 in favor of Owens. A very important service here. Now out of the back row, out of their power front. Deep shot down to the LC. Not handled. Score tied. 24-24. Mishandled set there by Gray. Still all right. 25-24. CV. Leading at this time. Another important service. Hermiller with the bump. Heitkamp with a foot. Called for the carry, so that makes it 26-24 in favor of CV. We're all tied at a set apiece after 2 sets. 1-1. First match of the day for Owens. Catawba Valley, their opponent right now. Number 17th in the nation. You can see why. Very consistent. Puts the ball where people have trouble getting it. Looks like the same starting lineup. It'll be Hermiller, Eisenhower, and Allie Yanksman in the front row. No, they're going to give Erica a little break here in the back row, and Kerrigan Gray will be setting with Lammers and Pulse in the back row. So, all tied up here, all square, 1-1. Set 3, service will be by Catawba Valley. Spike there by Yanksman, down the line, good. Point goes to Owens. Kill goes to AA. And Allie Yanksman gets an ace there as it just comes across, untouched, and down. Some days you wonder how that can happen, but it does. Yanksman again. And can't live with prosperity as that one goes into the net. Point goes to Catawba Valley. 2-1 in favor of Owens. Eisenhower receives that one. Across court to Heitkamp, who hits the back row person. Unplayable, out of bounds. Point Owens, kill to Heitkamp. Cassidy on to serve. Dug out of the back row. Quick, easy, and Sort of like a soft roll shot to the RC. Nobody there. Point goes to Catawba. Three to 2 in favor of Owens. CV serving. Hermiller receives. Heitkamp's hit is blocked. Falls on Owens' side. Point Catawba. 3-3.
What they do?
I'm sorry, they were in the net. So point goes to Owens. So on comes Thomas Sweeting and Jordan Alt. The Catawba Valley coach and the referee are having some discussion now. Apparently they were in the net. I didn't catch the signal, but I think the down official called it. There's a service to the back row by Sweeting. Power left. Alt out of the middle, off the block, and down. Sweeting goes back to service again. That one's deep, played with one hand. Power right. And there was sounded like there was a call on the net, but it was not. It was on the other net. So, hitting error there on Owens, 5-3 in favor of Owens. There's a set, not timed quite right, a block. Lammers got a piece of it and pushes it back. Stuff blocked there by Lammers. Point goes to Owens, 6-3. Angstman back on, Heitkamp off. There's a shot deep, but Waldorf's is there. Madison Lammers hits it, blocked. Down on Owens' side, point goes to CV. 6-4 in favor of Owens. Had several blocks now that have fallen back on Owens' side. Pulse handles that shot. Quick set by Alt. Pushed it across. Angstman on the hammer. Double A off the block, out of bounds on the other side. Point goes to Owens, 7-4. Lammers to serve. Madison replacing EA at this point. Quick set, but blocked. Stuff blocked there by Eisenhower. Point goes to Owens, 8-4. Lammers' shot goes along the sideline. Cross court set to their power. Dug by Owens. Alt with between the block. Kill by Alt, but they're in the net, so 9-4. Timeout, CV.
Later game.
Back to live action as Madison Lammers is back to serve for Owens. 9-4, favor of Owens. And there is a mishandled reception, ace to Lammers. She can put a patent on them, we'll take 5 more. Another one. Quick set, nope. Slide to the side, slide to the right, down and good. Point for CV. 10-5 in favor of Owens. Catawba Valley to serve. Service is to go to Lammers. And it does. Summer Sweeting. And Sweeting and Anxman can't quite tie up, so its point goes to CV. 10-6 in favor of Owens. Lammers digs it. Eisenhower with the hit. Across the net and down. Point goes to Owens. Kill goes to Eisenhower. That brings Hermiller and Gray back to the lineup. Gray's service is dug out of the back row by the libero over to the offhand. Off the block of Owens, though, for a point. 11-7 in favor of Owens. But the point did go to Catawba Valley. They are now serving. Hermiller from the power side. Now they rotate. Eisenhower and Hermiller there for that block, but it's dug back up. Eisenhower there, stuffs it against the net. Anxman shoots it across. Free ball. Lammers plays it. Hermiller down the right side and good. Olivia with a kill along the right line. Point goes to Owens. Kill goes to Hermiller. Double A to serve. Here's a dink into the middle, into the 6-hole. Free ball across now by Owens. A slide again, blocked it by Owens. Another block, dug though by Lammers. And that one just on the line. Point goes to CV. 12-8. CV to serve, trailing by 4. Eisenhower plays that to the middle. Heitkamp out of the power side, off the block, out of bounds. Point goes to Owens. Kill goes to Heitkamp. Waldorf's serve, dug out of the back row. Slide right. Blocked there by Lammers and Heitkamp, but dug back up. Hermiller, he dinks over the block. Heitkamp, cut around the one block and down on the right side, point. Owens, kill, Heitkamp. Cassidy to serve once again. There's a shot that goes way back, farther back, out of play. Owens opens up a 7-point spread, biggest of the morning, I think. 15-8. Cassidy still serving. That's a tough one right along the sideline. Slide. And not handled as it came across on second hit. Not handled well. Point goes to Catawba Valley. 15-9 in favor of Owens. Hermiller with a good shot, but dug. And that one just lazily got flipped back and no one pursued it. Touches the floor in the 6-hole. 15-10. There's a shot around the block by Heitkamp towards the left line, and it gets inside the line. Point to Owens, kill Heitkamp. So, Alt and Sweeting back on the floor. Sweeting to serve. There's a free ball from the lefty. Goes to the back row. Lammers out of the power side. Goes there deep. And there's a shot, one-handed shot by Waldorf. Got to be played. She digs another one that's going to be played. Lammers off the block. Picked up in the front row. Dink over there. And a quick hit. Pulse couldn't handle it. Point goes to Catawba Valley. 16-11 in favor of Owens. Pulse dug that one. Alt comes across, and hers is just a little long. About the width of the ball long. Point goes to Catawba Valley. Lead has shrunk to 4. Waldorf has it. Sweeting. Heitkamp. Doug. Back row attack. Waldorf has it again. Lammers. Off the block and down on Catawba's side. Point. Owens, kill Lammers, 17-12. Nice set by the setters. Handled them well. Free ball. Fake into the back row, off the block. Not enough as they tried to change speeds, drop it in the hole. Didn't clear the net. Point goes to Owens, so the lead goes back to 6, 18-12. On the overpass, couldn't get it down as it went just long. That makes it 13-18, still Owens in the lead. Lammers splits the block and down, so point goes to Owens, kill goes to Madison Lammers on that attack. She now steps into the back row. She will serve. 19-13. 6-point advantage by Owens. Here comes a quick set in the middle. Handled. Hanksman long, asking for a touch. No touch declared. Point goes to CV. 19-14. CV serving, 19-14, and that one goes into the net. Point Owens, 20-14. Kerrigan Gray, Olivia Hermiller's return to the lineup. Kerrigan Gray back to serve. Here's a quick slide in the middle, handled. And it was a lift on CV. So it's point goes to Owens, 21-14. Kerrigan Gray serving. Triple block in the middle, and it just touches the back side of the line. Point goes to Catawba Valley. 15-21, Catawba Valley serving, but Owens still holding the lead. Eisenhower had it. Hermiller in the power front. There's a dink across into the 6 hole. There's another dink back. Played by each team. Double block there. Picked up a dink by Allie Eichmann on a 6th spot. Still not good enough. Lammers with a pickup. Hermiller with a pound. Eichmann with a pound. Doug. Hermiller. Eisenhower with a pound. Free ball across. Lammers has it. Angstman has it off the block and in on the far line. Touched the net, got the ribbon, got the line. 22-15. Angstman goes back to serve. Give her the kill. Give the point to Owens. 22-15. Long volley there. Great plays.
Yeah, he saw it.
Short, quick set. Off the block, out of bounds. But touched by Owens. Point goes to CV. CV does an excellent job of pursuing the quick hit to short dance. Heidkamp to hit it. And just wide, just wide. No one there, but she just went a little long with it. 22-17 in favor of Owens. And Eisenhower's block comes back down on Owens' side. 18-22 as that was a point for Catawba. Hermiller with a roll shot, scooped out of the second row, pulled back, and not enough as it goes into the net, so a hitting error there. Point goes to Owens, 23-18. Cassidy Waldorf steps on to serve. Waldorf's shot goes on the left line, shot clear across, and that one gets through the block there of Hermiller and Heidkamp, but can't be played in the second row. Point goes to Catawba Valley, 23-19. Service will go to Hermiller or Waldorf, and it goes wide left, missing Hermiller. Smartly not played by her. And she will leave that and go for a point. So this means it's a set match. And we now have Sweeting and Alt back on the floor. Summer Sweeting serving. Along the left line. Roll shot, slide. Pulse. Pulse again, hits it across free ball. There's a dink into the 6-hole. Heidkamp, and she gets it off the block and down. Point goes to Owens. Kill Heidkamp, 25-19. Set number 3's in the book as Owens takes a 2-1 lead here in the best of 5. So we'll be back in 3. and Catawba Valley and Owens are squaring off. And right now Owens holds a 2-1 lead in the sets. We're going to start set number 4. And it'll look like Owens will be starting with Allie Yanksman, Madison Lammers, and Michaela Eisenhower in the front row. Erica and Kerrigan and Nikki Pulse in the back row. Okay, Kerrigan, the old foot save girl, ready to go. That service is not received very well. Going to be free balled across by the libero. Lammers with a push shot, dug out of the back row corner. There's a dink that doesn't clear it, and it is off the block. Point goes to CB with a 1-0 lead. Didn't know if Lammers touched that or not. I thought it hit the net, but it apparently touched her. Eisenhower with the dig there, out of the middle, dinked over to the right, doesn't clear the net. Catawba Valley with a point, takes a 2-0 lead. Lammers with the reception. Lammers with the spike. And that one goes just long. 3-0, favor of CV. Short one into the middle. Allie Yanksman with a cross court, dug in the other corner. And Lammers has it, that's beat off the block. Free ball high in the air. And not cleared by the libero as she tried to down ball it across on a roll shot. Point goes to Owens. They get on the board, trailing 3-1, favor of CV. Double A doesn't get that one high enough, off the top of the net, stays on Owens' side, 4-1. And there's a shot to the LC. Can't be handled by Pulse as it gets off her hands. Point goes to Catawba Valley, 5-1 in favor of Catawba Valley. And that one goes long, out of bounds, 5-2 in favor of Catawba Valley. Cassidy Waldorf steps on to serve. There was an overpass, but not much to be able to do with it as it was touched, but not squashed. Lammers with a cross court shot. Now back to the power side. Lammers blocks that one, dug up by CV, brought across by CV. Free ball. And there's a change of pace on Heitkamp and Kerrigan, and that gets down for a point. 5-3, favor of CV. That serve touches the net, but gets across. That one is hit, deflected. Power left, and Erica Engsman doesn't get that one timed up right as it gets into the net. 6-3 in favor of the Red Hawks. CV is serving. Heitkamp out of the middle. That one goes long as it just took off. No top spin on that one, so it didn't come down. 7-3. Waldorf plays that one deep out of the back row. Eric Angsman free balls that one across, comes across, tips it back, but they dig it. There's a free roll shot. And that's going to be called a double hit on Owens. That'll make it 8-3 in favor of CV. Game number 4. Owens leading 2-1. Hanksman with a shot, dug out of their back row. Now a single block, but can't do anything with it. Lammers with a Smack off the block and out of bounds. Point goes to Owens. Lammers gets the kill. Sweeting and Alt enter the lineup. 8-4 in favor of Catawba Valley. Quick to their power side. Inside the 10-foot mark and the cross court. Point goes to Catawba Valley. 9-4. 5-point lead by Catawba. Perhaps their biggest of the day. And that one is a double hit on the set. 10-4. Timeout Owens. We'll be right back in 50. Ready to go. CV serving. CV leading by 6, 10-4. And that one goes wide right. Erica Angstman walked over to the line, let it go. Allie Angstman back on the court. 10-5 in favor of CV. We have a net violation on CV. So, point goes to Owens. That drops the margin to 4, 10-6. Angstman, Alt, Angstman, Alt, and Angstman, front row. Dug out of their back row. That one is blocked off of Alt's hand. That one is picked up as it wasn't well timed. There's a block by Erica, but it goes out of bounds, and it is a point by CV, 11-6. CV serving, dug out by Pulse on a splatter save. There's a shoot set by Allie into the 6th hole. That's good for a point. 11-7, cutting the deficit to 4. Erica Angstman serving. That one's dug way out of the back row, but brought back up on the second hit and got crossed on the third. Sweeting serve is double hit on Sweeting. So that makes it 12-7 in favor of Catawba. There's one that's way long, by about 4 foot. Left go by Owens, 12-8. Bringing Kerrigan Gray and Madison Lammers to the court. Kerrigan to serve for Owens. That one is hit to the back row, brought back up, slide in the front, dink. Dinked there by Allie Angstman into the 6th hole, over the block, good, point. Owens, 12-9. Kill there by Double A, point goes to Owens. Quick set, and set too far outside the wand. No play, down on CV side. Point goes to Owens, 12-10. Quick set across, quick set back. And it goes for a point off of Owens' hands, 13-10. Owens has to become a little more perfect right now, down 3. Got to get this tied back up by the 17-18 mark. And there's a service by the lefty that goes left, out of bounds. Point goes to Owens, 13-11 in favor of Catawba Valley. Highcamp back on the floor. That one was blocked but handled right back. There's a lefty. And that one can't be picked up on the quick shot. And that's a point for CV at 14-11. Mishandled on that service there, so ace for Catawba Valley. Point goes to Catawba Valley, 15-11. And that one goes long, 15-12, so the spread goes back to 3. Michaela Eisenhower back to serve. Goes to the back row, Doug there. Going to be free balled across, blocked in the triple block, but back to them. Alley off of the net and then down, blocked by Highcamp, but still played by them. And a roll shot. And off of the hands of the CV blocker. Point goes to Highcamp, point goes to Owens, 15-13. Quick set in the middle. Called that for a double hit right there on the set. Too low. 15-14. Lead has been cut to 1. Eisenhower with a serve. To their offhand. Angstman's shot on the rebound. Highcamp blocks it with Angstman's help. 15-15. New game. Timeout, CV. We'll be back in 50. New game here, 15-15. Michaela Eisenhower to serve. Owens is leading in this match 2-1. So it's important to just keep chugging and grinding it along. There'll be a back row shot handled out of the Owens back row. Highcamp with a flip to block, get it down in front of the front row. Point goes to Owens, kill goes to Highcamp. Front row right now is EA, Highcamp, and Lammers. Eisenhower with the service. Back set. And blocked down. Stuff blocked there by Highcamp and Angstman. EA. Eisenhower to serve. Roll shot there. Nice save by Gray. A little bit of a splatter save. And there's a to their power, went wide left, so point goes to Owens. 18-15. Keep it rolling, Michaela. Eisenhower serves. And on, oh my. From here it looked like it had hit the line, but the line judge says no. 16-18 in favor of Owens. CV serving. Lammers. Angstman. EA gets that one around the block and puts it hard onto the second row. Can't be handled. Point there to Owens. Kill there to Angstman. Summer and Jordan back on the floor for Owens. And that one gets off the block and down on Owens' side, so point goes to CD. 19-17, still in favor of Owens. Owens can trade points, just can't give any up. Hanksman with the dig. Heitkamp with the set. Heitkamp off the block and down. Point goes to Owens, 20-17. Kill goes to Heitkamp. Nikki Pulse back to serve. There's a slide roll and dug nicely by Pulse. Eggman on a drop dip shot down on the floor. She got it in the 6-hole. It's good. Line judge called it down. 21-17. Excuse me. 21-17.
Good serve, Nikki.
Here's a slide. Comes into the middle. And it's out. Right in front of the line judge on the corner. And what? The up official says it's good. So it'll be a point for CV. 18-21. It's almost one of those that the line judge can't hardly see it because trying to get out of the road. There's Hanksman. There goes Eisenhower. A shoot set quick that didn't go into the net. Point goes to Owens. 22-18. CV is quick at that. They shoot set it when you're standing. There's a ricochet. Free ball out of the back row by Libero. Sweeting set. Dink shot along the sidelines by Hanksman. Not played well. Can't be handled. Point goes to Owens. Kill goes to Hanksman. 18. Timeout on the floor. Be right back. All right, back here in set number 4, 23-18. Owens in the lead. EA serving right now. Erica serve. And off the top of the ribbon, but it goes across. Now it's off to their power left. Swing, missed, down on CV's side. 24-18. So, set and match point right here. Coach Lewis says go to the 5-hole. She does. Back row, double dink. There. Hanksman with a tip just to get it across to save it. Pick it up, ladies. Alt with a hammer and halt back and down. Kill, alt, point, Owens, 25-18. Owens takes the match against Catawba Valley here at Catawba Valley. We will return to action again this afternoon, approximately around 1:30. So if you are listening and are available, we should be on the air sometime there if all goes well. So, final score, N4, 3-1 in favor of Owens. See you later.